Distinguishing gossip. Gossip is the act of speaking about someone else when they are not present. It often comes out of a need to feel better than. There's often an implied judgment in the gossiping, and it shows a lack of integrity and a lack of respect for the person that is being talked about. And I've also heard that there's often trauma bonding, though trauma bonding really happens between a victim and their abuser. I guess there could be gossip in terms of if there's a triad between a villain and a victim and a hero, that the villain and the victim could turn on the hero and start talking behind their back. As we know, that triad can, those places can be easily traded. So in that case, the hero could become the villain. But as I understand it, it's mainly trauma bonding is when an abused person gets attached to their abuser and makes excuses for the abuser. Now, there are exceptions to gossiping or talking about someone when they're not there, which would be in a case where there's a danger. The person might present a danger to someone else, so there would be a place for a warning. The other case would be in kind of a sacred space where, there's teachers talking about a student, or, when a person is being talked about for the benefit of that person, for whatever case, be it in therapy or a school setting or an organization, where it's done out of respect and to further something positive for all involved. That would be the exception to gossiping. What I've noticed is that since I've, distinguished what gossiping is and what's behind it, I really feel how gossiping can be addictive, because it's a great way to distract from yourself. It's a great way to make yourself feel better than. And now it's, once you start to discern what that is and distinguish that is, I can much easier stop it before it happens. Just sort of acknowledge that isn't necessary. And that feels actually really good. It feels really good to be respectful in that way. It's like learning a new way to respect yourself and other, because we know that if you're respecting other, you're respecting yourself, and vice versa. So learning to not indulge in the gossiping is a great way to love people and to respect them and to show respect for where people are at. And I highly recommend it, because it feels really good when you're able to make that choice and say, no, I'm not going to indulge in the gossip.